Ruyan Liu and I live in a rental house of less than 30 square meters. To save money to buy a house. Ruyan Liu, it's economical. Married for 1 year. We haven't bought a new dress. The food we ate was all supermarket specials. Most of the daily necessities are also residual stains treated at low prices. Roommate for a day. My colleague sent me a photo. In the photo, Ruyan Liu is wearing big clothes, wearing delicate makeup, clothes for strong women. Colleagues tell me she is sitting in the position of the boss of a listed company. I just found out. It turned out that she was not a worker in an assembly line factory. It's the owner of the factory. Today, the company is going to set up the scene for a charity gala. I stayed in the company to do other jobs. Near get off work, I received a photo from my colleague. The content of the photo stunned me and stunned me. The first reaction is no, the person inside can't be my daughter-in-law. Dude, if this is your daughter-in-law, you will commit a crime. I only met my wife once. He thought it was just a look like my daughter-in-law. I'm not even sure about myself, so I didn't reply to him. Holding the mood of a tank, she called Ruyan Liu. After a long time, the phone was answered. Hello wife, are you off work? I'll pick you up. The phone was only answered. I can't wait to ask, why did you suddenly come to pick me up? Liu Ruyan is a little noisy over there. I vaguely heard the sound of music. I thought to myself that he worked in a factory. Maybe the factory is trying to relax the employees, especially put back and forth subway. How much money? Besides, I might have to work overtime today. Go back by yourself. You don't have to cook my food. I eat in the factory. I listened to Ruyan Liu's orders. The nervous heart is put down little by little. That's my wife. People who have to save even one subway trip. How could it be that shiny big boss? All right, let me know when you get back. I went downstairs. Pick you up. Our little couple has only been married for a year. It's sweet time, since I am not allowed to pick him up at the factory. Then go downstairs and pick it up. Hang up the phone. I replied to my colleague, don't talk nonsense. We are not the same kind of people. Besides, in my heart, my wife is the best. Looking at the vomiting expression sent by my colleague, I couldn't help but laugh twice. As soon as the off-duty time is up, I rushed out of the company. On the subway, I thought of that photo again, and it made me realize there is smoke following me and I really suffer. She dressed up in big clothes. It will definitely look noble. So much for that. And I sighed. He even eats fruit, only the cheapest cherry tomatoes. How could you be willing to buy such expensive clothes? After getting off the subway, it takes a while to get to the community. Looking at the supermarket with the lights on, and I ran inside. Find the mango that Ruyan Liu likes to eat. Bought a big bag. I can't let Ruyan Liu become like that. But let him eat the fruit he wants to eat can still be done. Under the glorious lights of the old town, I walk slowly with the mango. When you are about to arrive at the community, a roar suddenly sounded. The cool sports car whizzed past me, finally stopped at the gate of the community. I'm a little surprised. There is still such a luxury car in this broken community. What shocked me even more was, the person who came up and down was actually Ruyan Liu. He was wearing the clothes he left home in the morning, but the hair was permed into big waves. This hairstyle is exactly like the person in that photo. Ruyan, when are you going to? On a silent street, I can clearly hear the communication in front of the car. The person talking to Liu Ruyan is a fashionably dressed woman. She was currently helping Liu Ruyan organize her clothes. We feel the heart beating violently. To figure out what's going on, I didn't come forward. He went into the shadows and listened. Let's see when she finds out. No, I have money. She can't tell how happy she is. Ruyan Liu looked indifferent. Didn't take deceiving me seriously at all. I'm a little angry. Clutching the bag of mangoes, unable to bear, I didn't rush out to leave. After all, he lied to her. What if she messes with you? What right does she have to make trouble with me? No money to marry a rich and beautiful wife like me. It has been a blessing that he has cultivated in 8 lifetimes. There is a cold hum like smoke. The sound is still nice, but in my ears it became so self-love. He's going to make a fuss. I will divorce him. He is the only one who is second married and has no money. I don't believe he can find someone better than me. That's true. Ordinary people like them. Suddenly I know that my daughter-in-law is rich. I can enjoy happiness with you in the future. Must be having fun. The conversation between the two seemed normal, but it revealed contempt and contempt for me. In Liu Ruyan's eyes, I am this. But why? Why would he lie to me? Are you afraid that I will covet his property? That doesn't mean. No, in middle school is so long. I should praise his acting skills. Or should I call myself stupid? Divorced, you and Kim Min. He can only be a bachelor. When I heard this sentence, my attention is focused again. It was as if he had been struck by lightning, numb and empty. You liked Kim Min at first. I didn't expect it. He actually introduced you to your current husband. You are
Lead
also
me to work
capable,
hard in the
really
company.
married. Now Kim Min obviously regretted it. It depends on what you choose. What did they say next? I couldn't listen at all. I only met Liu Ruyan through Kim Min's introduction. He told me at the time, Ruyan Liu's family favors boys over him. I came out very early to work and compete for tuition for myself, so I've always felt sorry for him. From recognition to marriage, never met his family. I'm not passionate either. It turned out that all this was a partnership of two people to deceive me. Jimin is the man of the school, rich and beautiful. Jimin said at the time that he was not interested in Liu Ruyan. I have no doubts. Only at that time, he didn't look down on Liu Ruyan. Victory and loss. Jimin also said, good, they're ready early. It's not my turn at all. It's ironic now that I think about it. The wind blows in the street, biting and cold. I don't know when. There is no one at the gate of the community. I put my feet up and trudged home. The door was opened by Liu Ruyan. She obviously bathed, hair wrapped in towel. She thought you'd be back by now. Obviously I work overtime. You came back more than me. Ruyan Liu has a natural expression. He also took the mango in my hand. What are these? Mangoes? How do you buy something so expensive? I don't know. Should we save up to buy a house? So many mangoes to catch up with my day's work. If you don't want to eat it, throw it away. Thinking of his deception. Listen to him. I just feel sick. I can't help but roar. Too much. How is he wearing a $1 million gown while accusing me of being 100 chopsticks? I don't know if Liu Wyan is also in the mood today. If it were in the past, he would cry with grievance. But now he has a straight face. Dropped the mango on the table. Shan Yongkan, what's wrong with you? I see him like this now. I know he's all pretending. I can't stand it. Decorate it. Didn't you tell me you were working overtime in the factory? I took a step forward and ripped off the towel that wrapped his hair. It's just hair with curl marks. I am so angry that I still feel sorry for you. Follow me to suffer and buy you mangoes. It turned out to be in a luxury car, the big boss wearing a dress to the party. But you pretend to be poor and stupid with me. Am I being funny? I know I look pathetic right now. It's embarrassing, but I still choke my neck. I want to make an argument for myself. As long as he tells me those words at the gate of the community were not his sincerity, he didn't marry me to get angry with Kim Min. I would like to believe him, but his attitude sent my heart to the bottom. It seems that you know his expression is so calm. There is not the slightest lie on his face that is at a loss after being exposed. I have such a beautiful and rich wife. Shouldn't you be happy? And I laughed at him. How did he do it so naturally? It is said that rich people are selfish. I see it now. He really didn't take me seriously at all. Otherwise I wouldn't be so indifferent to my thoughts. Divorce? I can't afford a wife like you. Ruyan's expression finally changed. Why, Dad? I can't seem to believe it. You want to divorce me? Do you know how much I'm worth? With me, you will never worry about food and clothing for the rest of your life. and I left. It is also estimated in his heart. Only he filed for divorce. I mentioned it, but I don't know what's good or bad. If you were just married, if you confess, I might forgive you, but now I shake my head. No, okay, you have the guts to ask me for a divorce. I'll let you know, you are nothing without me. At this point, he hasn't lowered his stance and begged for my forgiveness. Still on top, my expression is getting more and more determined. I completely enraged him. I'm waiting for you to come and beg me, apologize to me, finish this sentence. He slammed the door and left. The room suddenly became empty. I suddenly sat down. No more tough attitude. The room was dimly lit, like my heart, lifeless. I don't know how long I sat. A bell rang. I picked it up subconsciously, but when I heard the voice inside, I got angry again. Yongkan, what's the matter with Ruyan? He told me you were divorcing him. I left. Good guy, just follow here. I'm done arguing. I contacted Kimin over there. I divorced him. Shouldn't you be happy? Did I cold snort and call on purpose to humiliate me? There was a moment of silence on the phone. All the voices of hypocrisy. Did you misunderstand something? I have nothing to do with Ruyan. If his identity had not been confirmed, I was really deceived by his innocent appearance, misunderstanding his true identity. Or is it a misunderstanding that he likes you? Don't tell me you don't know this. I gritted my teeth, trying not to scream. I've forced myself not to pursue anything. I only hope to stay away from them after divorcing Liu Wyan. But why is there so little drama? I really don't know. I sneer that I don't know my identity. But the eyes that like someone can't be hidden.